Kickers, punters, and returners, oh my. Zach here with Devil's Digest for today's daily practice recap. We heard from Coach Herm Edwards. Yesterday we heard from Coach Sean Slocum, and today we heard from Michael Turk, so a pretty big focal point on special teams. Let's get into today's highlights. This summer, the NCAA granted punter Michael Turk a waiver to return and play this season in an unprecedented move after he participated in the NFL Draft Combine and was not picked.
I'm surprised because it was something that had never been done. On the other hand, the strangeness of what we're all going through as a society has played a part in this, and I think the NCAA made a fair decision in granting his eligibility back to him. He's a very young punter in that he did not punt in high school and learned after high school as he was recovering from an injury. Played 1 year at a smaller division school, then sat out here, and then played last year. It was his first year in major college football. There's a lot to the punting game in terms of, what type of ball you hit and where you hit the ball, the direction of the ball. And I think he's just improved in all those areas and his consistency.
Super thankful to be back. And honestly, with how crazy things have been with COVID and lockdowns and all that other things going on in the country, myself and the team, we're kind of just looking forward to, Lord willing, win a championship. I think that'd be a special year to do it.
Turk's 25 reps of 225 pounds bench press may have impressed everyone in the country except for Herm Edwards.
If he goes to the next level, he's not going to get paid for lifting weights. That's how he kicks. And he's impressive now. I mean, there's no doubt he can press a lot of weight, but it's going to be how he kicks. And, he's done a good job for us last year. We're fortunate to get him back this year, and hopefully he can have another good year for us. But he's an impressive young man. He likes the weight room.
Without Brandon Ayuk, the kick and punt return spots are open for contention. Jack Jones, Rashad White, Jordan Porter, and LV Bunkley Shelton are all in this year's conversation.
Last year, you look at us, we had one guy who was really good, and Brandon Ayuk did both. This year, we've got a number of guys who I think are on the verge of becoming really good. And so their opportunities are in front of them, and each day it's an evaluation process that we're going through as a coaching staff, and it's I think it'll be at the end of the day, I think it'll be a very positive part of our special teams.
After full squad practices tomorrow and Friday, the team will practice a mock game at Sun Devil Stadium on Saturday, which will serve as valuable experience for the young guns on the roster.
Saturday will be more of a mock game procedure on how we go into the stadium, how we do our pregame warm-up, everything we do in the pregame, and then create somewhat of a game-like atmosphere in the stadium, a stadium with no fans in, because the likelihood of some of the places we play will have no fans, which really is tough to deal with for everyone. I think it's important that we walk into a stadium, have a practice, somewhat of a mock game without any fans to see what it really feels like. I know I've talked to a lot of coaches that have played in that type of situation, and it takes a little time to get used to it. And so that'll be interesting for us Saturday.
18 more days until the season kickoff in Los Angeles, and it seems like nobody is more ready than Coach Herm Edwards. We'll be back tomorrow, but make sure to keep it locked in to DevilsDigest.com for all your Sun Devil football coverage, and give us a follow on Twitter @DevilsDigest.